It's an optical system, so basically it's a laser-based system and we do light scattering. We look up above the sensor, send the laser beam up and measure the reflections that we get back, and with the software we can calculate the amount of particles that the sensor sees. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to start the microwave. You can see the level of particles is on a very low side. It's like 1 microgram per cubic meter, which is average and standard. What we will see is that when the popcorn starts to pop in the microwave, the level of particles will explode and go into saturation of the sensor, which is 1,000 micrograms per cubic meter. So let's start the process. Sensor is placed here outside of the microwave. The glass is just for preventing people to burn their fingers. And now we have to wait a minute until the sensor reacts.
So yeah, this is the PM2.5, the world's smallest PM2.5 sensor from Bosch. So while we're waiting for popcorn to happen, shall we just talk a little bit about the availability of this, because obviously it's very new.
So this is brand new. It's the smallest, as you said, the smallest available particle sensor out there at the moment. It was just launched publicly to the during CES. Basically, this is the first time we showed in EMEA at a show. We'll have very early samples by mid of the year. This is really very first silicon, and the mass production will start about Q1 2024.
Nice.
We can already see something happening right now. So the level has risen from about 0.5 micrograms to 200 something. We will see a level of about 1,000 being reached pretty soon. And then what we will do is we'll have popcorn.
Nice. So while that's happening, and feel free to just comment on what happens as it goes. So how does the sensor work?
It's an optical system, so basically it's a laser-based system and we do light scattering. So we look up.
So we see that?
Yeah, see it works. Basically we look up above the sensor, send the laser beam up and measure the reflections that we get back, and with the software we can calculate the amount of particles that the sensor sees. And now we see what is predicted. The popcorn is almost ready and the particle level is going through the roof, and the sensor will go into saturation at about 1,000 micrograms, which we have reached now. Microwave has some time to go. Let's wait until the microwave is finished, and then we will clean the air again with the filter system that we have built in below the microwave.
Oh, nice. I can smell it now, actually. It's a lovely smell. Cool. Well, usually at the end of the interview, but while we're waiting, I'd like to ask, how have you found Embedded World 2023?
Very good so far. It's the first one for me after the pandemic, and it's really nice, back to a really nice level.
Nice.
A lot of good conversations. I'm happy to be back and see the family, semiconductor family, that we couldn't see thanks to the COVID situation the last few years.
Well, I'm glad it's going so well. It looks like the popcorn is done.
Now the sensor is still in saturation. I'll just get the popcorn out. Cool down up here. And I will now turn on the venting system. And it will take a few seconds, about 10-15 seconds, and then we should see the particle level rising significantly. You can now hear also the air filter being active, and it takes about 10 seconds, and then we should see the level really fall again down to a normal level of particles. There we go.
Oh, that's working pretty fast as well.
Yes. So you see that's And when we reach about a level of 100 micrograms or 50, we can turn the venting system off and do more popcorn.
Excellent. Well, we look forward to eating that. It's been an absolute pleasure talking to you, Mark.
My pleasure. Thank you
and,
for coming over.
Yeah, thank you for the popcorn.
You're welcome.
Cool, thank you. And that concludes our video content for Embedded World. There's still stuff to write up from various leaflets, but Bosch, great to end with a bang. With that popcorn demo. Unfortunately, Guy actually ate my popcorn, so but he's bought lots of snacks, so I guess that makes up for it. If you'd like to apply for a sample for early evaluation of this particle detection sensor, then link in the description.